Vietnam is not only famous for more than 500 delicious dishes, but it is also known as one of the safest countries in the world. The people here are gentle, hospitable, and always ready to help. What truly attracts many foreigners is the cost of living, which is only about 40% compared to the United States. Life becomes easier, more relaxed, and incredibly comfortable. Located in Southeast Asia, Vietnam has a diverse tropical monsoon climate with 4 clear seasons. This creates a pleasant atmosphere for both visitors and long-term residents. You will find paradise fruits all year round, and a population of over 101 million people belonging to 54 ethnic groups. This creates a rich and unique cultural tapestry. Vietnam is also a land of vibrant traditions. From folk festivals like the Love Market and the Wife-Picking Festival to warm community gatherings, everything makes travelers feel fascinated and amazed. The strong sense of unity and deep love for the homeland have made this country a second home for many foreigners. A paradise away from home, where life, culture, and people blend together beautifully, waiting to welcome the world. About 70 kilometers from Ha Giang Center lies Giang Waterfall. It is not powerful or roaring, but it charms visitors with emerald water flowing gently through mountains and forests, forming a crystal-clear natural pool. There is no concrete and no city noise here. Only you, the sound of water, and peaceful sky above. Breathe deeply, watch the clouds move, smile at joyful village children. Giang is also special because of warm homestays, cozy family meals, and sincere hospitality that makes travelers feel at home. Many say this is the most peaceful stop along the Ha Giang Loop. You can kayak, float on the No Kay River like you are in a movie scene, explore Sung La Valley with blooming buckwheat flowers, or walk through Lolo Chai Village, filled with colorful traditional costumes and ancient moss-covered houses. Every moment takes you far away from modern chaos. And remember, this is only the beginning. Ha Giang, a hidden gem in the mountains, is waiting for you. In Vietnam, there used to be a funny idea. If a woman was not married before 27, she was called left on the shelf. But modern Vietnamese women are rewriting that story. Many choose independence and freedom. They confidently explore love through apps like Tinder and Date Now, a big cultural shift from traditional matchmaking. They are admired for their patience and kindness, but do not be fooled by their soft appearance. They know exactly what they want. They may seem quiet, yet they are confident, elegant, and subtle in communication. Just one sentence from them can keep a man awake all night. They want a strong and caring man who can pay for the date, but they never accept control or outdated gender rules. When things get serious, the final challenge is winning the parents' approval. In some ethnic groups like the Ide, children take the mother's family name. Among the Hmong, there is a wife-picking tradition, which is a symbolic love ritual, and the woman always has the right to walk away. Are you the modern type or the traditional type? Comment number 8 if you want to know which dating apps they are using. In the mountains of northwest Vietnam, the Thai people welcome spring in a very special way, with forest leaf music and dances to find their soulmate. When white ban flowers bloom across the hills, young men and women gather for the spring festival. They bring drums, bamboo flutes, and simple leaves. With skillful lips, they turn leaves into instruments that create soft, romantic melodies. Men use leaf whistles to send gentle signals to the girl they like. During the day, they play folk games, sing, and dance. At night, campfires light up the village, and the traditional circle dance begins. Everyone holds hands, dances, and laughs joyfully. When a boy likes a girl, he plays the leaf flute sincerely. If she smiles shyly or listens quietly, it means she might like him too. They walk together at night, sing love songs, exchange verses, and learn about each other's personalities and dreams. After several meetings, if their hearts still feel the same, they may move forward together. Comment number 4. If you believe this is one of the most beautiful and elegant love traditions, on Phung Hung Street in Hanoi, a railway runs right through a crowded neighborhood, where balconies are only a few steps from the tracks. People cook, dry clothes, and sip coffee next to the iconic north-south train line, which passes twice a day. When the horn sounds, the scene becomes unbelievably alive. Travelers and locals stand packed on both sides while the train rushes past just a few steps away. The magic is not the size of the train, but the perfect blend of chaos and order, of everyday life and roaring steel. You can enjoy a creamy egg coffee, feel the ground shake as the train flies by, and still remain calm. Residents here have lived with this railway for decades. They know the train schedule like the back of their hand. They quickly pull their furniture away from the tracks at the last second. This is the true Vietnamese urban survival style: calm, skillful, and incredibly brave. Comment 5 if you are bold enough to drink coffee just inches from a speeding train. When you first arrive in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, you may be surprised by how sidewalks work here, completely different from the United States or Europe. In Vietnam, sidewalks are not only for walking, they are the heart of real life. Food stalls, rice paper roll stands, small coffee shops, bicycle repair corners, barbers, and even karaoke on the street all share the same lively space. With only tiny plastic chairs and a small table, any corner can become a barber shop or a cheerful drinking spot. Vietnamese people choose sidewalks over luxury restaurants, not only because of cost. Sidewalks are where social bonds grow. People chat, share stories, trade goods, gossip, and fall in love. And yes, Vietnam is the second largest sidewalk coffee culture in the world. Want a Vietnamese-style haircut? You only need a chair, a mirror, and scissors. Some street barbers even cut hair for free, creating real, warm human connections. For locals, the sidewalk is daily life, a place to connect and belong. Tourists are easily captivated by street food, busy energy, and the spirit of the people. Comment 1 if you want to try street food. 2 if you would just walk by. In Vietnam, there is a unique travel style where foreigners actually pay to do the work they usually avoid. They herd cows, mix cement, dig soil, plant rice, and cook on wood-fired stoves, all for authentic cultural experience. This is not a survival camp. It is rural tourism. Travelers catch fish by hand in the fields, harvest rice with sickles, cook crab soup or boiled morning glory with garlic fish sauce, just like a real Vietnamese home. Some homestays offer a farm life schedule. Wake up at 5 in the morning to pick vegetables, help prepare lunch, then relax. After only a few minutes of work, many are already sweating, but smiling proudly. This experience is not only in the Red River Delta, it spreads across the Central Highlands and central Vietnam. Drying rice, making fish sauce, collecting wild herbs, boiling water with straw, or herding buffalo all become luxury travel in the eyes of international visitors. It is a rare chance to feel true countryside rhythm, something no luxury hotel can ever offer. Living in Vietnam, sometimes you may see traditions that seem upside down, but are actually priceless cultural heritage. One example is the Cong Tri Tran Bong Festival in Trio Cook Village, Hanoi, held every year from the 9th to 12th day of the Lunar New Year. This is one of the rare festivals in the world where men play the leading role in a traditional drag performance. Young, tall, handsome, unmarried men are carefully selected. They wear traditional women's clothing, heavy makeup, earrings, and a red drum tied to their chest while dancing. This performance is not only for fun. The movements reflect ancient agricultural rituals and also carry subtle romantic meaning. This dance has existed for centuries. It originally prayed for good weather and abundant harvests. Today, it remains one of the oldest traditional dances in Hanoi. For international visitors, watching an entire village turn into a giant stage with men dressed as women dancing to entertain and honor tradition feels strange yet captivating. It is one of the most unique festivals in the world and a proud symbol of Vietnamese heritage. In Vietnam, you will be amazed to see entire streets lined with extremely narrow tube houses, only 2 meters wide, but rising 5 floors high. In cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, this quirky architecture appears everywhere as a creative solution in crowded urban areas. Inside a space no bigger than a bus, people still manage to fit a living room, kitchen, bedroom, and even a tiny balcony. Ironically, the smaller the house, the more expensive it becomes, especially in busy downtown districts. This design goes back to the French colonial era, when property taxes were based on street frontage, so people built tall, narrow homes to save money. Over generations, these tube houses have become cafes, small convenience shops, and compact offices. While Americans are used to wide suburban homes, in Vietnam, it is common for 3 generations to live in a 2-meter wide, 5-story home. These houses are more than architecture. They are symbols of creativity, flexibility, and the remarkable ability to adapt to city life in Vietnam. Would you dare to live in one of these super skinny houses? Comment 9 if yes. When sunset falls, Hanoi transforms into a completely different world, vibrant, surprising, and full of color. Sidewalks turn into stages where daily life steps back, making room for a magical night scene. The busiest spot is the Hoan Kiem walking street, like a real-life version of Tinder. On weekends, it is not just a place to stroll, it is a giant social arena where eye contact and one simple question, "What is your name?" can spark a connection between strangers. Some couples even fall in love after a single street dance session. Don't forget about sidewalk karaoke, where anyone with a mic and a small speaker can become a star until 10 p.m. Open mic, no judgment, just joy and laughter. Hanoi nights always include fresh beer on small plastic stools, cold glasses, peanuts or fermented pork rolls, and conversations that last until midnight. Late-night cinemas screen movies past 1 a.m. Dong Xuan Night Market sells everything from spicy grilled chicken feet to fake Gucci bags. In narrow alleys, young people play chess, sip lemon tea, chat, and live stream as if broadcasting to the world. Women, who are mothers, wives, or office workers by day, become artists, street vendors, or restaurant staff at night. In Hanoi, working at night is not only about survival. It is also a rare type of freedom that the daylight world cannot always offer. Hao Giang is a sacred spiritual ritual in Vietnam, recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. But do not think it is only a ceremony. It feels like a mini festival lasting 4 to 8 hours, filled with glowing lights, traditional music, rhythmic drums, burning incense, and continuous costume changes. Hao Giang connects the spirit of different deities, from the mother goddess of heaven to legendary spiritual figures. Each transformation is breathtaking. Sparkling robes, silver crowns, beautifully embroidered costumes, all inside ancient temples that are hundreds of years old. One special moment is when the medium throws symbolic blessings into the crowd: combs, mirrors, salt, real money, or fruit. People scramble to catch them, believing they bring luck for the entire year. At the end, giant paper offerings, houses, cars, horses, even paper iPhones, are burned to send wealth to the spirits in the afterlife. Every year, Vietnamese people burn more than 11 billion pounds of votive paper, worth over $250 million, a way to honor ancestors and bring spiritual peace to their families. Hanoi greets travelers at dawn with peaceful yet vibrant scenes. In city parks, elderly locals practice slow Tai Chi, while young people savor egg coffee, a drink that sounds unusual, yet tastes creamy, sweet, and unforgettable. Heading to Ha Long, you won't just admire majestic seascapes. You can kayak through flooded caves and pass floating fishing villages where families have lived their entire lives on the water. Homes, schools, and daily life, all floating above the sea. It is a rare and mesmerizing sight. Then travel to Sapa. In mist-covered terraced fields, visitors stay in traditional Hmong stilt houses, learn indigo dyeing, sip warm corn wine, and absorb the spirit of the mountains. Moving down to central Vietnam, Hoi An shines under lantern-lit streets. Wake up early and visit Hoi An Market at 5 a.m. to see women carrying fresh produce and selling seafood, a living postcard of Vietnam. In Da Nang, when night falls, the Dragon Bridge breathes real fire and water, a spectacle unlike anywhere else. In nearby Hue, royal-style restaurants serve imperial cuisine decorated like dragons, phoenixes, and lotus flowers, making every guest feel like they are dining in a palace. Further south, Ho Chi Minh City pulses with unstoppable energy. Sidewalk cafes stay busy even at 2 a.m. But in the Mekong Delta, a calmer world awaits. At Kai Rang Floating Market, boats display fruit like pineapples and mangoes on tall poles, a unique menu above the river. Finally, Phu Quoc captivates travelers with night squid fishing. Under bright boat lights, each squid sparkles like a star in the dark sea, an unforgettable moment. In mountain towns from Phong Chau to Lai Chau, the White Thai people celebrate a special New Year's Eve ritual, the Hair Washing Festival. Women bring herbal water from the forest and gather by a stream to wash away bad luck and welcome the new year. Visitors often say it feels like the most peaceful community spa on Earth, a moment where nature and tradition become one. Nothing compares to Tet, the Lunar New Year and Vietnam's biggest holiday. Imagine Christmas and the 4th of July combined. Families clean their homes, buy peach and apricot blossoms, reunite for big meals, give lucky money, set off fireworks, and visit temples. A charming tradition is choosing the first person to enter the house after midnight, believed to bring luck for the entire year. In Ha Giang, the Khao Vai Love Market takes place on the 27th day of the 3rd lunar month. It is not a normal market. Former lovers, even those already married, meet to sing, talk, and remember the past. Although unusual, locals see it as a symbol of loyalty and emotional freedom. In Phu Tho, thousands join the Hung Kings Festival on the 10th day of the 3rd lunar month. Colorful parades, bronze drums, tug-of-war games, and human chess honor the founding ancestors of Vietnam. In Bac Ninh, the 13th day of the 1st lunar month marks the Quan Ho Festival, the birthplace of Quan Ho folk singing. Men and women in layered traditional costumes and round-brimmed hats sing romantic duets on boats. Each song is both art and gentle flirtation. One reason UNESCO recognizes Quan Ho as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. In Vietnam, enjoying a meat-filled banh mi on the sidewalk at 6 a.m. is almost a sacred morning ritual. Although this dish appeared only about 100 years ago, it has completely won the hearts of travelers. If Americans have the burger, Vietnam has the banh mi, but made in a completely different way. International media have praised it as the best sandwich in the world, blending French and Vietnamese influences with pâté, fried egg, fresh herbs, and pickled vegetables. A humble street food turned into a global icon. Craving something spicy and bold? Try bun bo hue, a rich beef noodle soup with fish cakes and tender slices of beef. Originating from royal Nguyen dynasty feasts, this dish surprises travelers. The name hints at beef, but the flavor goes far beyond expectations. Vietnamese cuisine follows a philosophy of no waste. Every part of the chicken can become a delicacy. Meanwhile, phu quoc fish sauce is often called a secret weapon in world-class kitchens across the United States. Want to push your limits? Balut, fertilized duck egg, is the bold star of Vietnamese street food. And for dessert, skip the cake or ice cream. Try Vietnamese sweet soup. Shaved ice, mung beans, taro, lotus seeds, and jelly. Refreshing, nutritious, and gentle for the body. From everyday comfort food to daring culinary adventures, Vietnam is truly a paradise for food lovers, where every meal becomes an unforgettable journey. Compared to the US or Europe, the cost of living in Vietnam is 70% lower, allowing foreigners to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle without financial stress. With only $550–800 USD per month, you can live in major cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. A modern one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs only $200–350 USD per month. Choose the suburbs or smaller cities like Da Nang or Hue, and housing drops to $150–200 USD per month. Utilities, electricity, water, and high-speed internet cost around 40 baht USD monthly. Food is incredibly affordable. A full local meal costs about 2 USD, and fresh produce is so inexpensive that you can easily maintain a monthly grocery budget of around 150 USD if you eat local style. Transportation is cheap and convenient. Grab rides or motorbike trips cost just a few dollars, and buses are about 0.30 USD per ride. Gym memberships range from 1 to 30 USD per month, and dental checkups at leading clinics like West Coast or Elite Dental are only 2 to 40 USD per visit. Healthcare is a major advantage. International hospitals such as VinMec, FV Hospital in Saigon, or Hong An Hospital in Hanoi offer high-quality services at prices 60–70% lower than the US. A full health checkup costs only 60 to 120 USD, often without needing insurance. On top of that, Vietnam offers tax incentives for long-term foreign residents, helping reduce living expenses even further. With all these benefits, services, and attractive costs, would you choose to live in Vietnam? If yes, select yes. If no, select no. We have just explored 15 fascinating facts and cultural wonders of Vietnam. We hope you now see this country from a completely new perspective. Don't forget to like, follow, and share this video to support us. Please note, all information is for reference only. Always research carefully before making decisions. See you again on our next journey.